Moments away as the drama awaits. From Atlanta, Georgia, the Bulls taking on the Hawks. For the Bulls, the first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a great, clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Hawks, Bulls, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Kristaps Porzingis.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. MP out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Kennard in at the small forward position. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Young, no good. Outside, White. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the layup falls. And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win.
The shot's good from Kennard.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
Good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
Nice job there by Young, picking that defense apart and finding openings for his teammates.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 5.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
MP against Kennard. MP kicks to White. On the wing, MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. 8 points for him.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Kennard against MP. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Bulls trail by 3. MP kicks to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Giddey against Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Drills it from outside.
That's what he does every night. He stretches the floor. Trae Young at his best.
The drive by MP. Giddey finds White. The 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Daniel. And Wallace subbed in for Young. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzella. Osumu, he's checked in for White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Now here's Wallace. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drops in the tray.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Jones, the pass to MP. Here's Osumu. Back to MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 13.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
32 seconds left to play here in the first. Count the basket. He's got 5.
And inside the paint, Johnson is becoming very consistent. He knows what angle to take.
Inside. Here's MP, and he converts the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Hawks lead by 4. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Jalen Smith. Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Williams. And it's MP in at the 3. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He came away with 34 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Okongwu kicks to Kanan. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by MP. MP going to work inside. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, it's difficult to win in this league, period, but it's especially tough on the road.
Porzingis is checked in for Atlanta. Jason Daniels comes in for Luke Kennard. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
MP looking around. From deep. MP showing the range.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
It's stolen by Johnson. Wallace kicks to Daniels. Off target from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
Pass to Wallace. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Chicago has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And last season's most improved player. And Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, team. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, the value of having a 7-footer with that kind of range. Porzingis spacing the floor for them.
MP passes to Smith. Kicks it out to MP. And it's Giddey in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And again, MP. MP's got 32 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Wallace looking for an opening. To the paint. It's tipped. Right to the rim. MP caps off the break.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron, right, Shaq?
Yes.
And now back to our game. What a half from MP.
You gotta love what MP is doing. Looking like a true superstar. Reminds me of myself and Ernie.
You know, I don't need this kind of abuse. I don't have to be here. Like, we can go one-on-one right now. Shaq, you know what? Ernie, you referee. Shaq, you get the ball. No shots in the paint allowed.
Huh? What'd you say?
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Chicago leading by 5. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Porzingis from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And a shift in the front office for the Atlanta Hawks this past summer. Tim, what do you think might have led to that pivot?
Well, Atlanta has missed the playoffs for 2 straight seasons, but their young pool of talent is demonstrating they've gotten some of these right.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
White dishes to MP. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, MP. Kennard covering. And that one's good. MP.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Kennard, the pass to Porzingis. High post, Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Count it. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. To the inside. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Daniels.
And as a scorer, Daniels can really work inside with that size.
MP against Kennard. MP sets the screen for Giddey. MP inside. Kennard covering. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And Young kicks to Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 8. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Back to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And that one, good. MP's got 40 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Making a change here. Gaze checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White. Kennard kicks to Young. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Gay. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. The Bulls with the lead. And to the sideline we go. Let's catch you up on the story about Kristaps Porzingis. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. He's not returning tonight. Shouldn't be out too long, but we'll see. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Yeah, these bumps and dings happen to everybody in this league, but he'll get treated, and hopefully we'll see him soon.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Dosunmu is out there with Jones. Then it's MP. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That one good for 2.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's Wallace. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. MP outside. And it's Smith that time on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Outside Daniel. Out to the right wing. And here is Okongwu. And shot on the way. Rebound by Smith. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. MP passes to Smith. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams deciding to change it up. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks. Wide open look. Doesn't get that one.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Here's Buzelis. Kennard covering. A three-pointer. Good.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Okongwu with a screen on Giddey. Here's Johnson. Takes the three. And it's off.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Now MP. And stolen by Okongwu. Johnson outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Bulls leading by 6. Scoring, and it's MP. What a finish.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Young! The three doesn't go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Now White. MP sets a screen for White. And there's the three.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
Young fires. And the three misses. Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And stolen by Okongwu.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic pulls it down. MP. Oh, what a play inside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.